Well, I wasn't able to film it and run it all at the same time. I wish I could have, because that worked out so slick. It was unbelievable. So here I am, I'm up on top of the tower. I'm just up here, probably 14, 15 feet, so nothing super dramatic, and I got my windmill there, tops on, running around in the bearing, and there above me another, whatever, 4 or 5 feet is the top of my cable winch. So that worked out pretty daggone slick. Got it close, come up here with the remote, carefully used the remote, and ran it right down. Thing of beauty. Well, this is going to be the end of my long reach boom crane pole I just decided to build. I got some heavy 2x12s and some other stuff. I find myself I got to lift up in the air about 10 or 15 feet. So anyhow, this is going to be the end that goes on to my, I think that's a 2-inch diameter, yeah, 2 or 2.5-inch diameter schedule 40 pipe. So it's going to go on the end. I'm going to weld that up. I'm going to weld a little stop in here. Weld these together. I got to machine a wheel that's going to go in here. I'm going to have a hole drilled through the side here, and there's going to be a wheel, and a cable is going to come up and go around that wheel. Of course, he's going to be on the end of that pole at a 45-degree angle there as the pole goes up. Hell. Anyhow, you'll get the picture once I get them welded together. But quickly, just my half-ass sketch here. You know, that's going to be that's my schedule 40 pipe coming up. These are going to be a stop. These couple guys here be welded on the inside. Little 1/2-inch space, 3.5-inch diameter wheel, 45 that off. It's going to be inside. So I'm going to run I think I'm going to run a cable, winch cable up around here and down. And then, of course, this whole thing will be mounted to the tractor. Getting close now. Gotta love CNC equipment. Alright, now we'll just put in the groove. There you go. Think of beauty. Nice little groove in there for the cable to ride through. Nice 1/2-inch hole, some nice radius. Not too shabby. Oh, of course, 4140 pre-hard. Because, you know, I'm going to live forever probably or something. But probably could have made it out of aluminum for the amount of time it's actually going to get used. But, well, there we go. Jam nutted through there. Nice stainless steel bolt. Rolls real nice. Sticks out the top a little bit. Over the end, that's going to be dynamite. There's my setup. My crane setup. I think this is the way I'm going to leave it. I got these here turnbuckles here. They run up to the side. One here, one on the other side over there. That gives me, oh, and there's Kitty. She helps out all the time. She is forever out here. Either whatever I'm doing, she's here. Anyhow, yeah, those are my side-to-side stabilizers. And I got one across the top here. This guy here comes up onto this big, heavy plate. And then, of course, it's tied back to the tractor through that other plate on that turnbuckle. Of course, it's, you know, welded down there. That's about 27 inches tall, just to try to give me a little better angle on that top cable. And then I picked up one of these Harbor Freight winches here for all 2,500 pound winch for $54 with the remote control. Can't beat it. I think with a 20% off coupon, they almost give it to you. And then the pipe here is, I believe that's 2.5 inch Schedule 40 galvanized pipe. And then, of course, there's my cable coming up. I got her shooting through there, through a little pipe underneath this lid. And that's a keep it, try to keep it on the shiv. I didn't have this piece on here originally, and I was messing around with it the first couple times out, and it did manage to bounce out of there. And I didn't want it bouncing out of there when I was in the middle of something. And then I added this little lead weight here on that bugger and give me a little extra. And here you can see the shiv there. I made it a little bit deeper than I originally had it, so it stays in there better. And here you go. Here's my buddy. Huh. That's my buddy, aren't you? It's a good catch. He was a stray. Oh, man. She came in here 10 years ago, probably now. Maybe 8 years ago. Best cat ever. I know. I hear you. All right. There's kind of my setup. Yep. There's a little closer view of that. Over the top. Down the back. Weld, the winch. I just got the winch on my little battery pack here. And you got these turnbuckles and they're quick attach there. So in order to take this whole thing off, all I have to do really is take those two clips off, unloosen that turnbuckle, and this piece here, the main mounting bracket that I have here, it hooks on to the forks with a fork backrest, just like a normal set of forks would. And then there's a bolt down there that holds it from possibly kicking upward. And of course, that's all welded on there naturally. And so, yeah, I can like unclip a couple things, take that off, take the turnbuckle off, kind of button the whole thing up and put it in the pole barn. So that's my crane setup. So far, worked pretty good. Now, I'm not a huge dude. I've hung on the end of this thing, so it'll definitely support, upwards of 160 pounds without a sweat. I don't know what the max would be, but my intent is only to pick stuff up that's just a couple of 100 pounds, and I'm thinking about doing some work on a pole barn too, and I need a way to pick up some 2x12s, and I've done it on a ladder, but I'm not as young as I used to be, so I built this thing to help me pick up stuff and get it up in the air. And with the remote, you get it up close, climb up the ladder, run the remote, set your piece right down where you want it. Really worked out just phenomenal, right now. So, love it. Just another attachment when you got a tractor. You can start making things if you're not afraid to fabricate and weld and, do a little mental design or whatever, and you can increase your capabilities. Just be careful. Don't get under it. You never know when something could give way. Things go wrong fast, so always try to be careful. All righty. Say goodbye, kitty.